Former President Jacob Zuma's daughter, Duduzile Zuma-Sambudla, has resigned as a member of the uMkhonto weSizwe party in Parliament. And it also comes as claims that she allegedly recruited 17 South African men to Russia to train as bodyguards and who are now trapped on the front line in the war with Ukraine. And for more on this, let's now bring in political analyst Asanda Ngoasheng, and she joins us now via our video link. And Asanda, thank you so much for your time this evening here in SABC News. Let's start off here. Are you shocked at the resignation of Duduzile Zuma-Sambudla?
No, I'm not shocked. I think if she hadn't resigned, it would have caused even more trouble than she has already caused for the MK, because as a major political opposition party, they can't be seen to be involved in such illegal activity, which effectively is against our constitution. We have laws around South African citizens participating in foreign wars, and all of those laws were broken if we believe the allegations that are against her.
And what does this resignation also mean, Asanda, particularly for Duduzile Zuma? You know, we've been told that she yields so much power within the MK party. What impact does this have on the party?
Well, I think, you know, they believe as the MK perhaps that removing her or her resigning will remove the party from dispute, or will kind of remove the bad vibes, as it were, that are around the party, considering everything that has happened. But that's not true, because she is one of the founding members of the political party, and her father is one of the leading figures of the political party. And she and her father have effectively been very influential in the political party. And so she'll have to still answer for her actions, because her actions happened during her tenure as a member of parliament, and as such, the parliament is going to have to engage the MKP political party, particularly the ethics committee of parliament, and the ethics arm or leg of parliament is going to have to bring her into accountability and bring the political party into accountability in one way or another. And I think that, you know, if you consider the fact that she's already facing charges of, that are emanating from July 2021, where she's being accused of incitement of violence and various other serious charges. And now you have the allegations that she sent, she was part of sending young men to be trained as bodyguards, allegedly, who then effectively found themselves as soldiers on the front line. That raises a lot of questions around whether the MK is or has a plot to maybe run a coup in South Africa, or try some other form of destabilization of South Africa. And given her past history with July 2021, it really is a serious case that needs South Africa, that needs Parliament, and that needs all of the arms of South Africa's policing and state security to really look into it. Because if the allegations are true, they have very serious implications, not only for Duduzane, but also for the MK party, particularly as an opposition party.
And staying with that, I mean, how serious are these allegations, particularly for a member of parliament, now former member of parliament, also the official opposition in the country?
Yeah, this is why I'm saying that if the allegations are found to be true and combined with July 2021, it tells us a lot about, how certain families in South Africa have been evading the law and getting away with it without being really held accountable. Because if the South African state and the judiciary in particular had acted with urgency after July 2021, she wouldn't have had the opportunity to be sending men to a foreign war and being alleged of human trafficking. All of this is happening because she wasn't held accountable the first time, which means when you're not held accountable, you believe that you are above the law. And so she acted, if we believe these allegations, as somebody who is above the law, because that's what our state, that's what our judiciary effectively made her to believe. So we now have, an opposition party that is facing these serious allegations. And not only those allegations, by the way, there's a lot that's going on in the MKP. Don't forget that this is the same MKP that has the highest number outside of the ANC, they have the highest number of Zondo Commission alleged corrupted people. They also are the same political party that has been accused of squandering money that is meant to go to constituencies that Parliament gives them every month, and according to the allegations, has not been used for constituencies and has been used for, we don't know to this day what it actually has been used for. And so there's a lot going on in the MK, and all of it is pointing towards a political party that acts as if it is above the law, that acts in ways that break the constitution. And if all of these allegations are investigated and found to be true, I think that there could be grounds for effectively deregistering the party and removing it from our parliament, because a lot of these activities are unparliamentarian and are unethical and have no space in our legislature and even in our government. Even if you look at, for instance, the ways in which the MKP since 2024, when our current government was put together, the MKP has had so many changes that there is no way that this political party could have had any policy coherence. And so effectively, people voted for a political party that to this day has no policy coherence. To this day, I would say has barely represented them, because we don't even know under which kind of, anchors they were representing people, because they didn't even have a manifesto, and somehow they managed to make it through. So we need to ask questions about the IEC and the kind of background checks that need to be done before people are allowed to be political parties and to register political parties. And we need to ask questions about Parliament and why it's taking so long for them to investigate, particularly the allegations around, the MK being alleged to be basically using money for constituencies for other things.
All right. Asanda, thank you so much for your time.